I just won silver place in this month's SideBite Sundays box stock races in Hamilton Township, New Jersey. Against stellar competition, I prevailed and won silver place in box stock category. Yes! And I also entered tune class category, but unfortunately, even with my super fast cars, I was not able to secure a spot on the podium. I did get into the finals though with one of my two cars, Hellboy, and it was a fast car, let me tell you. Unfortunately, on that final race, blah, all hell broke loose and it coursed out. So yeah, but in box stock, I had both of these in the finals. First lane in the finals, third lane in the finals. So I quickly got that out of the way, and that was pretty cool. And yeah, when it came time to race the final race, well, unfortunately, the fastest car does not always win. Fast and stable, which is better? Pick stability first. Now, you can't teach speed. Your car should be fast, but it should really be stable first. So, stability wins races. Now, when you remove the brake from your car, you sacrifice a lot of stability. You sacrifice the ability to negotiate certain kinds of jumps and certain kinds of landings. And if you don't have that brake, you may not land in an appropriate way, and you will course out, unfortunately. So here, we've got our AR chassis. This car that won second place had a brake, and so it had a good chance to stay on the track like for a good long time. In fact, in practice and in races, this thing didn't course out at all. This is like very stable, this car. This car, though, because of the reckless nature of the car with no brake, this car was really, really fast. But when you go really, really fast, you take a lot of chances. So you have to basically adjust your battery power so that you don't go too fast with the car. So yeah, that's the trick. You have to lower your battery voltage so that you compensate for the fact that you don't have a brake. So yeah, and adjusting battery voltages, that's an art form, because when you charge your batteries to 154 or 155 volts and you wait around a little while, those batteries will start draining by themselves. And so you have to kind of time those voltages so that your car will still be fast, but also stable. So yes, pretty darn cool. And yeah, in the final race, this car was pretty much like securing itself a place on gold up until that final lap. And the final lap, it just goes careening into the corner, like the first, not the first turn. It was the first turn. The first turn, right around on that final lap, it then crashes right into the barrier right there. And yeah, there's nothing you can do but laugh because it's kind of funny. These were spectacular crashes, guys. So yeah, this thing crashing, this thing crashing, this thing crashing. They're like really funny to see something like that. So I had a good laugh seeing the crashes like that. I think that was well worth the price of admission for racing here, so on this particular track. So that was pretty funny. So yeah, but this one, yeah, very fast car. This one should have won, but it wasn't stable enough on that final lap. And yeah, this one was all sorts of like randomness, but it was really fast. And this one was super fast, but much less stable than Hellboy. So yeah, that's unfortunately the way the ball bounces. So for my silver place award in box stock, I won this. This is the new Japan Cup 2024, yes, plate. So this is a rear carbon plate, yes. So a lot of you know that the Korean carbon plates come in pink also. So yeah, so a lot of people are going to want these pink plates because a lot of people love pink cars. So yeah, if you have a pink tune class car, right, you want matching plates if you can. So up until now, there was no opportunity to get matching plates other than the Korean ones. The Korean ones were like selling for a mint. So we waited and we waited and we finally got these for 2024. Pretty cool. So I purchased a bunch of really cool things at SideBite. So SideBite has a whole bunch of parts, new parts, that you won't be able to find easily anywhere else. And what I mean by that is this. Look at this. Ooh, carbon reinforced Super FM chassis set. Pretty darn cool. Yeah, these are hard to come by. They're not very expensive and they're very hard to come by. So when you see these, buy them. Buy one, buy all of them, because these will take you to the promised land in some cases. It's like pretty cool. Some of these CFM or carbon reinforced Super FM chassis cars are really really fast, and really you have to know how to build your CFM chassis cars. So not everyone's going to get the same mileage with their CFM chassis. So you have to learn how to build your CFM chassis car properly. So other things I got, pretty cool. The HG Carbon rear stay and HG Carbon wide rear stay, 3mm carbon plates. Yes, they have them at SideBite. Get them at SideBite. Yes, pretty darn cool. And we also have a red version of the high mount tube stabilizer set in clear red. Yes, very, very cool. And yeah, so cool that you can get these parts over at SideBite. And they're going to have a whole bunch of super new things out soon. They've been advertising on their Instagram site. Yeah, there it is. And basically, if you go to their site, you'll see some of the new items that are coming out very soon. Very darn cool. And yeah, I just wanted to show you something pretty cool. I just got this the other day. It is a spin doctor. It's a Gauss meter. And yeah, I stupidly tried to pry open the plastic over here. And you're really supposed to keep the plastic on this thing, not pry it off like I did. So thankfully I didn't pry off too much, and it's still going to be functional the way it is. So you want to keep the plastic on because it protects all of the components that are basically exposed right on this unit. So yeah, nobody sent me any instructions with this. This just came like this inside this box, no instructions. And so they kind of assume that you already know how to use one of these. If you know what it is, you should know how to use it. So yeah, I downloaded the manual afterwards and I was like, oh, I was supposed to keep the plastic on there. Good thing I didn't cut through too much of this. Yeah. So what is this, folks? This is something that allows you to measure the strength of magnetic fields. So you might ask, what use do you have for that? You could measure magnet strength of your motors. You can see which of your motors are like super strong versus just ordinary. And so if you took like 10, say, torque-tuned motors and you measured the magnetic strength of each one, you'll find all different range of numbers. So yeah, you can tell which of your torque-tuned motors are the strongest versus the weakest. Yeah, now, magnet strength doesn't tell the whole story, folks. So yeah, I have Japan Cup 2024 motors, torque-tuned motors that are faster than motors that are really strong in their magnet strength. So that doesn't tell the whole picture, but it gives you an idea of which of your motors are the strongest. So that's pretty cool. Now, another thing I wanted to show you guys is this pretty cool invention I created. And basically I took a piece of foam rubber, I guess it's called, styrofoam rubber. And as you see, it's like inch thick foam rubber. And I took a piece about that wide by 1 inch and I folded it in half, like curved like that. And then I taped all around it, as you see, so all around. And basically I can use this as a car catcher or a car stopper, right? So this provides me with a cushion. So when the car goes careening towards the finish line, I could catch it with this foam rubber piece. Pretty darn cool. So I was thinking about making this smaller so that I can just pop it in my bag more easily, but I think this is a small enough size that it would be convenient to actually put inside my bag without too many repercussions. So I also have this other piece of foam rubber here that I'm not using. I might decide to use this if it turns out to be something that's useful for me for catching cars. Now I can just lean it this way and I can probably catch the car this way like this. So this might also be a nice alternative to this if I don't have this on hand. Pretty darn cool. Yeah. So everybody, if you like this video, please slam the like button, subscribe to my channel. You'll see more videos just like this one. Until next time, everybody, see you. Bye.